Game 1 is on FD. Wow. I know Zephyr, a big fan of the stage with Cloud. Promaelia, I guess, just doesn't want him running away. Maybe, I don't know. All right, side B puts him at 34. Promaelia misses the pin. Obviously, going to try and use that to gain some stage control. Zephyr had a lot of control right there. Already has him at 48. Against Cloud, that's like half of your stock. Because when you're around 100, any of the limit break B moves are going to kill. Internet's out? Oh, okay. So, Promaelia at 81. Finally getting some damage onto Zephyr. But now Zephyr with limit. Difficult situation, I would say. Alright, good nair. Gonna set him up into this kind of really cool aerial combos that Corrin just kind of gets for free off of any sort of nair or one thing into the other. But Zephyr's got him up in the air and a forward smash. Definitely gonna take the stock. Forward smash, such a strong move from Cloud. Wow. All right, so Zephyr up a stock, really good. Gonna try and get as much extra credit as he can, if not take the stock before Promaelia ends his first. Promaelia, I don't know if he was expecting a roll, but definitely put that move in the wrong direction. Zephyr's put on a decent amount of extra credit now, 45%. Probably, obviously doesn't want to lose his stock yet, but see, with most characters, I would say being up in the air against Corrin is bad, but Zephyr's Cloud just has such a safe landing option with the down airs, or such safe landing options with the down airs and the forward airs and stuff like that, that it's not really that big of a deal. Plus, they're all disjointed, so Zephyr almost up an entire stock at this point. And that's gonna, okay, Promaelia is gonna try and wait for an air dodge and get an up air afterwards. Up air gonna, no, not gonna take it just yet. And that should be a, wow, no punish. He's got him at 136, up of complete stock right now. And forward throw him off the stage, definitely. Force him to air dodge with a neutral B. I actually never thought of that. And the back air gonna take the stock. And a 2 stock from Zephyr for game 1. Alright. The counter pick from Promaelia, I'm not sure. I would go probably Town and City. Either that or Battlefield, depending on if he thinks he's dying too early. I just like Town and City better, so I would go Town. And he's going to switch characters, so now I'm thinking either Dreamland or Town and City, yeah. I'm assuming the ban was on Dreamland and he went Town and City as a basically almost the same stage, just a little different with the way the platforms move in and out and stuff like that. I'm not sure if I mean, I guess I have to agree with this stage after what happened game 1, but I guess I think his Palutena will do well. He usually, when he does this switch, he takes a game at least. Zephyr's really aggressive against Palutena, and one thing about this matchup is I feel like Cloud doesn't really have to approach. He can kind of just sit on the platforms and just charge limit, and then Promaelia has to come to him. There's no real auto reticle is the only real like projectile, but he can just shield it, and he can't. Promaelia has no way of following up on shield, that on shield. So, wow, that was a really good perfect shield to catch the falling down air. And the platform actually, I don't know if that probably saves Zephyr's limit, to be completely honest, but Promaelia with a slight lead. Almost has Zephyr in kill percent, almost, off of a down throw. Zephyr misses up his DI once, and it should be a stock at this point. Promaelia went for a shield grab there. Zephyr spaced his aerial really well, though, so wow. Perfect shields the wings. Good warp to the edge. Misspaced that, he was probably dead, but it was very well spaced. Down throw into forward air, nice. Definitely gonna get him off stage. Nair gonna take the stock. Yeah, like I said, Promaelia, strong lead. Maybe the switch is exactly what he needed. Down throw, and I think Promaelia is waiting for that air dodge. He misspaced it last time. He'll wait for that air dodge and then try and get a regrab. Reflect to get him off of the platform? That was different. I've never seen that from that close. Back air is going to take the stock. That was, I'm almost certain that was poor DI on Promaelia's part. Probably wasn't expecting it. Good back air. Gets him to 85. And this is on a clean stock. Zephyr's got some catching up to do for sure. Good forward air and wow. Okay, Zephyr with the aerial to cancel out Promaelia's aerial. And yes, nice read on the roll in. I think if he up aired there, he was dead. But Promaelia not gonna risk it. Save it. Fresh up air is ridiculous on Palutena. Wow, and that canceled. Wow, the shield canceled the aerial into the Wings of Justice, as Promaelia calls it, that forward smash. Seriously good play. Yeah, that's fine. All right, 1-1. That switch from Promaelia was very, very, I would say, necessary at this point. Duck Hunt is going to be the counter pick. I assume either that or he would run it back to FD, because I'm almost certain Promaelia bans Lilat. Yeah, Promaelia bans Lilat. Zephyr goes second best option, which is obviously Duck Hunt. The walls allow, Zephyr doesn't do it often, but they do allow for wall jumps, and Cloud actually does have a wall jump. So he can use that to his advantage. The Ducks don't really do much against Palutena as they would with other characters. That dog is probably going to end up trolling someone at some point in the set. Down throw into side B. I'm almost certain that's not true. But Zephyr obviously knows a little better than I guess maybe at certain percents it's true. Very even match so far. Both players just kind of poking at each other, feeling each other out. Back throw into nothing. Yeah, Zephyr tries to two-frame with that down tilt a lot. I don't know if it really works on Palutena. And the key to edge guarding Palutena is hitting her at where she warps, not where she warps to. Palutena, unlike Sheik, has no invincibility on the beginning of her warp, so you can actually hit her out of it. And since there's no hitbox, there's, like Zelda, there's no way that she's going to be able to defend herself. So, Zephyr, obviously he's Cloud. He's probably not going to take advantage of that way too much, but nonetheless, Promaelia hiding in the bush. I thought he was going to try and do something sneaky just for fun. Actually, surprisingly good air dodge from Zephyr. I did not think he was going to dodge those. 129 on his first stock. Promaelia at 76. I would say both characters' death percent with Zephyr having his limit up. Kind of just spacing each other out. Zephyr doesn't want to get caught with anything. That dash attack going to send him up in the air. And the upper going to take it. Wow. And now Promaelia with a very solid lead. He's going to try and, I guess, put on as much extra credit as he can before Zephyr, being a Cloud, I would say inevitably takes his stock. I don't see Promaelia getting way too much out of this. Way too much percent out of the rest of this life. And not just yet. Wow. The upper not going to take it. Zephyr has been doing a lot of the auto-cancel downers from what I've seen. And they're working out pretty well. He just has to be careful sometimes with... Because if he misspaces them... Sorry. If he misspaces them, then Promaelia gets a free punish. And that, obviously not going to go too well. Him being on his second stock. He's got him at 122. I'm assuming he's looking for any sort of side B or an opportunity to throw out that projectile. And that's actually going to take the stock. So now he has limit on his second stock against Promaelia on his. Really good that he actually kept his limit there. It's very, very smart. Nair, up tilt into up air. 34% for free, basically. 47 now. Yeah, you gotta watch out for those jabs. Promaelia likes to cancel him and then do another one right after. Oh, I thought it was gonna be Mewtwo King and Seabrick all over again. He flew so far off the side. Back air gonna send him off. Gonna grab the edge instantly from it though, so not too bad. Ooh, poor DI. He's off stage and very high up at high percent against Palutena. That is a serious problem. He's got him to 60 though. If he can get one more limit, he can probably take that. And that's not going to do it. Wow, great DI. All right, he's got limit. He could definitely still take this. Back air going to send him off. At 143, Nair's going to take the stock. And 2-1, Promaelia takes it with Palutena. Promaelia and Puppey in winner semis on one side, and the other side is G-Money and Zion. Wow, not what I expected. Wow. So, all right. That puts Zephyr into the loser's bracket. And now we're going to have Zion and G-Money up on stream.